There's a group of people right now looking at other ways to find money to fix our roads and our bridges. And either way, it's still going to cost you money, but the question is how much? Joining us live over Zoom to explain how this all could work is KDKA political editor John Delano. John, what is the reasoning behind our current setup?
Well, the current setup was devised many, many decades ago, which is using gasoline taxes because all the vehicles were fueled by gasoline, using that as a way to raise money to repair highways, bridges, and ultimately public transit. The problem, of course, is we don't have as many gas-guzzling cars on the road anymore. In fact, we have alternative vehicles like the electric vehicles, and we don't have people driving quite as much, to be honest, during the COVID period. So there's been such a reduction in revenue, it cannot support the amount of money PennDOT thinks we need, and many other experts, I should say, think we need to repair our roads and bridges and provide for public transit.
So what are these alternatives that they're thinking up right now?
Yeah, well, there's a commission that the governor appointed earlier this year called the Transportation Revenue Options Commission. And they're looking at a variety of things, like how about doubling the car registration fees in Pennsylvania, charging a fee based on the value of your car. So if you have an old car, you don't pay as much as if you have a brand new car. Another idea, $1 fee for every package that's delivered to your home and office, by a truck of some sort or a vehicle of some sort. How about this one, $1.11 fee for ride shares like Uber or Lyft. That's one they're looking at. And then the biggie is what's called the VMT, or the Vehicle Miles Tax, or Miles Driven Fee. This is the idea that instead of a gasoline tax, we will tax folks on the basis of how much they use their car on the road. So if you drive on the roads a lot, you'll end up paying more than somebody whose car sits in the driveway a lot.
Well, a lot of us would not do good with the package thing. The package delivery thing would be bad. Charged for every package? Did you do the math for any of these?
Yeah, well, I did do the math on the VMT, on the vehicle miles tax, because I assumed for a moment that if people drove about 12,000 miles, and I think that's roughly the average, if you drive around 12,000 miles every year, we calculated that the tax under the VMT would be somewhere around $970 or so. But the same car, if you got 25 miles per gallon on the gasoline tax, you would be paying under $300 in gasoline tax. That's quite a disparity. And so I think a lot of people would say, wait a minute, I don't mind getting rid of the gas tax, but I don't want the new tax to tax me more than gasoline.
Well, and you have to think 12,000 is the traditional lease.
Yeah, right. Well, that's why I used that as a figure. I thought it would work. Now, in the end, this is going to be up to the state legislature. The governor will get these recommendations. The state legislature will have to decide if we're going to replace the gasoline tax and what the rates will be. So, you got plenty of time to talk to your lawmakers about what you'd really like to see in place of a gas tax. And I know for you, packages, we don't want to tax those packages.
Yeah, whatever we can do to avoid that. John Delano, thank you.
Good to be with you.